All right, what's up? So I'll answer the first question now. How can I find a better job? How did you get a good job? Listen, there is no good job. There's jobs that pay well and jobs that don't give you stress. That is what you consider a good job. Everything else is considered a regular job, meaning you're super stressed, they don't pay you enough. So if you want a good job, you need a job that has minimal stress with work and coworkers that you enjoy. But how do you get that? You can't know what coworkers you're going to work with, nor can you know um, whether the work that you have is going to give you a maximum amount or minimum amount of stress. You have to guess those things accurately in advance. And when you go to the interview, discern based off of the people that you're talking to if that environment is going to be a good job. It's kind of like figuring out if you're going to date somebody. Like let's say there's five girls that you have to pick, right? Between five girls. And if you're a girl, then imagine it's between five guys. Which person will you pick? Will you pick all five of them? No, because then you're going to be cheating on four. So you're going to have to go with your best guess, and that's going to be based off of how you see the person, the things that they like. Maybe one picks their nose, you automatically cross them out. Another person, uh, has family issues, you don't like family issues, so you cross it out. You're still left with three people. So you have to define your parameters, the things that you absolutely need to be able to make the job good for you. At which point, once you know what makes the good job good for you, then you have to focus on the problems that they have so that you become good for them. So, for example, let's say you're applying to become uh, a civil engineer, but that civil engineering firm mainly does mechanical engineering work because the boss is a civil engineer, but he has mechanical engineers underneath him. And you're applying to do civil engineering work. If all of your coworkers are mechanical engineers and you know nothing about you know nothing about that, and you want to go and build bridges, will that place really be the right place for you? You're gonna do it anyway because, well, you want the money, right? But then after that, that experience can't translate to another civil engineering firm. So you're stuck there, or you end up moving to mechanical altogether. And it's not that many companies that are hiring somebody who has a civil engineering degree doing mechanical work. Then that's just one aspect. Another aspect is the people. Let's say all of them are jerks. How long can you survive a jerkish area? Don't know. So it's there's a lot of things in play. However, defining your parameters and defining what is good enough job for you will definitely give you a good head start and can help you to eliminate things that you don't want. At which point then it comes to applying. To find a better job, you have to apply and you have to know where to apply to and how long it might take for you to follow up on those applications. So the way to do that would be first to use a couple of websites. Uh, if you define Once you define the parameters for what you're trying to do, you can use sites like jobscan.co. Um, yeah, you can use jobscan.co for similar job descriptions so that your resume is optimized. You can then use Cloud HQ, which basically is a website that allows you to do a whole bunch of different things on Gmail. And one of them is it allows you to track emails. It allows you to use like shortcuts to put in templates of what you're going to send. And if you combine this with like Google Docs, for example, you can then put your resume all on Google Docs and then edit out your resume and change it as time moves on, thus making you able to make your resume more modular. Or you can just swap things in and out in like 5 to 10 minutes. And that's it. Gmail templates, as you can see, email tracker, auto BBC, meeting scheduler, mail king, um, you name it, Gmail auto follow up, right? So all of these things, if you design it correctly into a system that works for you, the goal is to be able to have a job hunting system where all you do is look at your email and see that you have requests for interview. Now there was one time where I was requested for interview and I didn't go. Um, Mainly because I wasn't able to get out there. But the point is, it's okay if you set this up and people are asking for interview requests and you're not going. It's fine because they're going to look for other people. But the point is, as long as you have the system available to be able to do those interview requests, then that's what's important. So you do that. Set up Cloud HQ along with jobscan.co to be able to clearly define your job description, how it matches your resume, as well as your email and how your email client goes about processing all the things that you're going to send to the employers. Another thing you can use is called I think it's called Resume King or Job King. Uh, Job Hero. There you go. The Job Hero gives you samples, um, sample resumes that are online now that people have used to get jobs. So they find the best samples from a massive database. Then each sample contains important keywords, and then their quality standards established by a team of resume experts and professional hiring managers. So you can look at, like, if I go here and I type in mechanical engineer, right? Boom. All right. They have now different resumes. Let me increase this. Boom. Increase that. Increase my zoom. There we go. All right, so you can see here, make this smaller, that based on the amount of experience you have and the amount of experience at that job, you can show pretty much, this would kind of be what your section would be in your resume on experience. So you see how they would say, okay, blah, 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 the company is this, 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 and then after that, what you actually did. So this is based off of 10 months at the job, 4 years at the job, 3 years at the job, 2 years at the job, 3 months at the job. You see? So you can use this connected with this, which then connects to this to be able to get that better job. And so I hope I answered the question well. I got a good job mainly by using this strategy, as well as understanding very well when recruiters are doing good work for me and when they're not doing good work for me. I got a 25% raise while doing that, and that helped me to be able to make more money. So I got to make more money while also going into a company that does better, high quality work. And so now I'm trying to level up my skills. Honestly, I feel like I'm the wackest or the worst out of all my coworkers, and I'm trying to get better. But that's it. If you have a job that kind of challenges you, and you're trying to get there, and you have people on your team that's trying to support you to get there as well, then it's an uphill battle that you can win. As you can see right here, work can sometimes be very hard. So I hope this helps. One other website I think could also be of use is Indeed.com, which everybody knows because people apply to this website. However, if you go into find resumes and you type in, like, for example, mechanical engineer here, and let's see, and just press find resumes. What will happen is you can find people's resumes from different places, and you can go now and use that as well to back check your resume. So, for example, somebody that has a lot of experience, right? Um, this guy looks like he is in a federal job. Okay, so government work. So you can click on this resume and see exactly what he did. And Based off of this, you can evaluate if his resume is good or not, as well as what extra things you need to put in your resume. So you could take somebody else's resume, put it into um, jobscan.co along with the job description that you like, see how close it is. Then after that, go to Job Hero, see what you have to write based on the amount of experience that you had doing the work. Then optimize your Gmail by using Cloud HQ, and then finally have somebody like on Fiverr or whatever, use Fiverr.com or Upwork. Um, I mean, with Fiverr, it kind of depends on who you get, but if you use Fiverr and you put in like a virtual assistant, all right, virtual assistant here, right? So you see a virtual assistant, just $5. So you can go and have somebody actually go and apply to jobs for you over a span of 3 hours. And that's like paying for lunch once a day. So if you're paying $25 in the week for somebody to look for jobs for you, with the perfect description, everything already lined up in a system that works, then you have to do no work. All you have to do is look at your email and you're going to get interviews. And you know that you already defined the parameters for the assistant to look at to find whether the job is good for you or not. The assistant will also send you the job description so that when you do get an email from somebody asking for an interview, you can look at the job description and decide if you want to go or not. But it's better than not having interview invites come to your inbox. You should always have interviews coming in. So when the time is right or when you think it's time to leave, then you know exactly what to do. All right. So I hope this helps. It's a lot of stuff, but when you combine it together, it does one thing and one thing only: give you momentum for the job hunt and guarantee that you will like the next job that you go into because you already defined what is a good enough job for you. All right? So I hope this helps. Take care.